Hey, what's up? It's River, and today is 1 week from WWDC. And it is 1 week until we see what new software we're getting for the Mac, the iPad, the iPhone, Apple Watch, all of that stuff. Today, I had decided that I wanted to go through some predictions of WWDC. So I have a few websites up on my computer. The first one I have is from appleinsider.com. It has this picture here. Now this picture of this girl right here, I have tried to decode, but it looks like there's a few different versions of this girl right here. I mean, she's the same person, but the glasses show something different from the email that I got. And there were actually recipes for other things, which it looks like she's coding, but they're I mean, this one looks, if I zoom into this, they just look like numbers. So one of the things to come out this year so far was the new iMac and the new M1 processor inside of that iMac. Now, I am not the biggest fan of this new iMac. Honestly, I really don't like that white bezel and that chin on it. However, I hear it's really snappy. So there are rumors that the new MacBook Pro with an M1 chip will be coming out during this WWDC. The problem is, I feel like there will be a MacBook, but I don't think that it will be out during WWDC. Don't get me wrong, I do know that they have came out with plenty of products during WWDC and revealed a lot of things. However, I just don't think it's gonna happen. I just feel like it's just one of those things that is rumored, but it's just high hopes. So apparently it is known that there will be a new Mac OS, which is Mac OS 12, and it will have a Californian indication, but we don't know what that is. So the same source revealed the less surprising news that the next iPhone and iPad operating system will be called iOS 15 and iPad OS 15. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. That's usually what they do. A separate report claimed that internally, Apple refers to the updates to both systems under the codenames Sky. I wouldn't know why they would call it Sky. However, I'm actually super stoked. Because apparently it's supposed to be a nice game changer. I know that a lot of people want widgets on iPad OS because the side widgets are kind of odd. This is what my iPad looks like. If I pull it to the side, I will get those side widgets, or if I just turn it to the side, I will get those side widgets. But the iPhone has widgets on the screen, and I know a lot of people want widgets on the screen for the iPad. A lot of people have also wanted the iPad Pro to be a lot like the MacBooks in a sense of operating system. I don't see that coming because the iPad is its own entity and they have iPad OS software. It's separate than Mac software, so I don't think it will look identical to the Mac OS. However, I actually really do want those widgets. I think the widgets will be very nice on the home screen. If any of you have Android, you already have widgets and already know what they're like. And if anybody has iPhone, you had just gotten widgets and you're getting used to them. I think it's a good look for the iPad. I think it'd be great. Reports say that notifications are to be received in an extensive update, which will include some revision to the lock screen too. There have been hints that iOS 15's app icons will get a new look too. Notifications will now come with controls that means a user can alter them depending on their location or activity. As with Do Not Disturb while driving, notifications will be silent when a user is at work, but loud when they're at home, for instance. So there are rumors that they will be doing a special type of notification. So when you're at work, you can silence most notifications and let certain texts come through, let certain phone calls come through. If you are at home, you'll be able to have all of the stuff. I've seen some rumors that show that you'll be able to do these notifications for certain sections of your life. So there would be morning notifications, there'll be work notifications, there'll be evening notifications. So that should be cool, but I honestly don't think I would use something like that. I'm not gonna lie. I do work, but it's not that big of a deal. I usually put my phone on silent. Bloomberg reports that iPad OS 15 will feature a redesigned home screen. Though it has no further details, the publication further says that messages may see a revamp to bring in more line with WhatsApp. So I don't actually use WhatsApp. I have never used WhatsApp, so I don't really know what WhatsApp has. But I am hoping that they don't change iMessage too much, because I actually like iMessage. I use it a lot. So let's hope and pray that it stays pretty much the same. I can see that they do need to do a redesign because it has been the same for a long time now. But I mean, I'm hoping it stays the same. So it looks like they are going to be predicting about the same things: new MacBook Pros, Mac Minis, iMac, AirPods. I think that's a little bit too much for what normally is seen at WWDC. However, I mean, it is a possibility. You can never say never. So it looks like they're predicting the same thing everybody is predicting: this M1X processor. Now, I'm not sure where this M1X processor came from. I understand that they did come out with the M1 processor last year. I am not sure where these names come from. I haven't found a valuable source of who started the names, because I have also seen a lot of the M2 processors. I just don't think that they're quite ready to come out with another processor. They had just released the M1 processor, and it's only in 5 products. So we have the MacBook Air, the MacBook Pro, the Mac Mini, the iMac, and then the new M1 iPad Pro. I don't think, when they just literally came out with the new iMac and the new iPad Pro with the M1 chip, that they're gonna be doing it this year. I honestly, I don't think that they would do that type of thing. But again, I mean, I can't say that it's not gonna happen, because I mean, who knows what's gonna happen next week. And last but not least, Watch OS 8. So we haven't actually really talked about Watch OS 8 yet, but Watch OS 8 apparently is supposed to have some more health-related features and apps. It looks like the Apple Watch Series 3, 4, 5, SE, Series 6, and the new Apple Watch Series 7 that will be coming out will be getting this update. Have you seen the new Apple Watch Series 7 renders that people have made? So this is what it's supposed to look like, and honestly, I really like this sleek, this flat design. It looks really, really good. I did notice that there were some people online complaining that this could get uncomfortable, because if you look at the bottom right here, so this part right here normally is actually at the bottom and it's rounded to fit your wrist, when this is pretty high up. Now this is a render, so it doesn't mean that this is what it's gonna look like, but this is actually pretty close to what they're saying that it's gonna look like. I do remember that they were saying they were going to have these Touch ID buttons somewhere. I don't know if it's gonna be on the crown. I don't know if it's gonna be on this actual button right here, but they were saying that there was gonna be some type of Touch ID button on there. I don't know. I hope they do, but that's my thoughts. Oh look, there's that M2 chip that everyone's talking about. I don't think that it's coming. I really don't, but that's me. Oh man, look at that speaker on the side. That's a nice speaker. Oh, I love that rounded out design. I hope this blue color comes back. Oh, I hope this blue color comes back in the iPhone. I love that blue, and I missed out on that blue. So those are rumors and speculations of stuff that may or may not happen during WWDC. Next week, I'm going to be doing a recap of what we just talked about and see if some of the stuff was right and some of the stuff was wrong, but I will be back next week. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button down below. Subscribe if you like me and you want to see more on this channel, and I'll see you in the next one.